we back. It's been a hot second since the last recording, so I'm kind of a bit fuzzy on what is actually happening right now, to be honest. And I actually just ate before this, like a lot, and I'm feeling a little drowsy, but I really needed to record this, so we here. I do want to play though, so don't think I don't want to. Let's see. As she marches off to join the tournament, I'm getting a sinking feeling. Did I make a mistake? My calculations estimated that having a top player would bring in at least 150% more attendance. Oh, right, so we were doing the tournament, and there was this really good player that we invited, so now B is, like, in trouble. I mean, I was just trying to help this event be the best it could be. You did fine, Iris. Don't worry about it. You should have consulted me first. I'll say she did fine. Don't worry about it, Iris. I asked you to invite star players that hype the events to the moon, and that's what you did. And even if the demon beats Queen Bee, well, the Funplex wins. Even so, I feel kind of bad. But it's good that I feel bad, right? That I'm not making a purely quantitative analysis of this situation. Humans are rarely purely quantitative. That, oddly enough, cheers her up a bit. Right, that's everybody squared up. For the next few hours, it's floor attendant Z on duty, making sure Funplex Fantasy soars like an eagle, rather than a turkey. By and large, the event runs itself, or rather, Tio, Ashley, Gavin, and Naomi keep it rolling. My job is to troubleshoot. And boy howdy is there trouble to shoot. Not 1 hour in and we got problems, even if they aren't major ones. I don't want even minor problems to mess up this event. Not even one glass of spilled milk. My stress level is so high that I might start bawling at the sight of it. Z, can I be of an assistance? I'd like to make things up to you after that invitation, Snafu. Currently, I'm detecting 3 problems for you to solve. Someone beating up a cabinet, a player loudly cursing at a game, and a crowd milling around the vending machines. As for attendant event manager, it's my duty to make things right. The crowd's already on edge from all the high-stake competition. Where do I start, though? Okay. I thought every time we did this, we would do all the events, but there was one time where we could only do 2. So I'm actually going to think about this. Can have people punching the cabinets, swearing up a storm's a problem around the kids. Who cares? We got Queen Bee. She's going to curse anyways. Sharks are circling the snack machines. They should not be punching the cabinets. This gamer is busy smacking the side of a Wild Rider cabinet. The fake plastic motorcycle handles on the front of the game rattle each time. No, this can't be happening. Sir, you're not allowed to hit the games. Plus, if Naomi saw this, he'd be as good as excommunicated. Oh, you're that gal I got mad at when the fat dude wouldn't stop playing with Moopy, right? Sorry, I've got anger issues. I'm trying to work on them, but would you just look at this? Of all the rotten luck, I got the top lap score. I did, and now the game's frozen right after crossing the finish line. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Wild Rider is one of our most problematic games, constantly freezing or going splat. Naomi fixes it at least once a week. It was made in the year 2000-something, with janky low polys and low production values as a whole. I'm sorry for hitting the game. I guess that was pretty stupid of me, but is there anything you can do to help me keep my score? I've got to be a shot at winning this one. This guy rubs me the wrong way, but he seems sincere in his apology, and he's a paying customer today, despite claiming he'd leave forever. So I should keep that ball rolling. Let's see. Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in? Let me check with Naomi, see if she can do anything. Iris, is there anything? Let's check with Naomi. Okay, hang on. I'm going to check with our technicians, see if there's anything we can do to recover your game. Already texted Naomi for you. Thanks, Iris. Naomi comes charging out of her workshop, looking perturbed. Wild Rider again? Quickly, she slips around behind the game, popping open the back panel. She uses her phone flashlight to poke through the works. These early 3D games are such a pain. If it was pure retro game, or even a pure modern one, it'd be way more reliable. Okay, I think I see the problem. 1 second. And like that, the virtual motorcycle unfreezes, confetti and cheers sounding from the game as it properly registers the lap time. All done. Call me back if breaks again. Bye. Oh man, she did it. My score saved. Hallelujah. I owe you. Seriously, I'm taking home that Wild Rider trophy. Another happy customer, but I should keep an eye on that game in case it falls apart again. Next problem. Sharker circling the snack machines. Uh-oh. Button mashing is thirsty work, and right away from the red light on the soda machine, I know exactly what is wrong. The waters of life, the dew that flows from the mountains. Oh, yo, let's go. Have dried up. What gives? It's completely empty. Should they have stocked up before a big event? We did stock up. They just drank it all faster than expected, and there's no more in the back to replace it. I need more caffeine, more caffeine. Think you've had enough there, buddy. They sell us all those salty snacks from one machine, then empty our wallets into the others. It's all part of their grand master plan. Pretty sure nothing we do here is organized enough to be considered a grand master plan. Although, maybe I should run this by Gavin. He might have a way to turn this conspiracy theory into a reality. We want soda. We want soda. Ashley's doing her best to intervene, but a giant flamingo isn't really distracting enough to keep a bunch of thirsty gamers at bay. How are you going to fix this? Raid the whole story for more drinks, see if Ashley has any ideas, order more with the help of Iris. Let's order more with Iris. Logistics problem? This feels like a job for Iris, at your service. We need more soda pronto. If these kids don't get their daily intake of sugar, their insulin will drop to dangerously low levels. We need 100 liters of soda stat. Yes, Dr. Z, I'll order up a dozen boxes right away. I need that life-saving fluid now, Nurse Iris. Even with free 2-day shipping, I don't think they'd get here soon enough. Already got it covered, Z. And soon, even over the din of the crowd, I can hear a distant buzzing sound drawing closer and closer. Through the front windows of the Funplex, I see a squadron of flying delivery drones, each bearing a single case of soda. I can't read that word. Phalanx? I don't know. Of quad-coptered rotors carefully descend, stacking the boxes perfectly, before disengaging cargo clamps and soaring off into the city skyline. Wow. I love the smell of soft drinks in the morning. Smells like victory. On seeing the arrival of the drinks, the crowd cheers. A few of the friendlier sorts help me carry the cases in for the drink-craving gamers to feast upon. Thanks a bunch, Iris. You're one step ahead, as always. You didn't hijack those drones or steal that soda, right? Relax, I'm trying to be super ethical today. I charge it to the Funplex account like any soda delivery. The shipping's going to cost a lot, though. Fair enough, now what's next? Wait a second. As I loop around the center of the room, I can't help but notice two things. Percy is looking oddly irate, and Queen Bee is missing. Oh, shit. My instinct says I should tend to our VIPs first and foremost. I don't think I can cover both of them in time, but I could help out at least one of them, even if it leaves the last of those crowds of problems twisting in the wind. I don't know. This is Triad. Where should I focus? Queen Bee, maybe freaking out. I'll see to her. Percy isn't looking great. I know Queen Bee better than Percy. We're approaching lunchtime, so maybe she's off getting food, but I'm not so sure. The Queen Bee I know would be watching the tournament pools and studying her opponents. Heck, I've seen her pack protein bars for a quick lunch rather than walk away from FOD. I decided to check in with Gavin, who has an eagle-eye view of the entire event from his perch at the prize desk. Hey Gavin, I was wondering where... She's in the employee break room. Where Queen Bee is. Okay, I'm honestly kind of surprised you let her in there. It's crowded in here, and one less anxiety-riddled gamer in the mix. That's probably healthy for the event as a whole. If you'll excuse me, I got scores to tally, best of luck. Okay, I guess that answers that. Weaving through the crowds, I take my way to the employees' only room. I scratched out the apostrophe last week. Sure enough, Queen Bee's here, thumbing through her social media feeds. Hey, QB. Oh, hey, kid. So, sup? Not much, really. Just wondering what I'm going to do after L7 boots me from the team. I lose all my subscribers, and I'm lying downtrodden in the esports gutter, begging for tokens. So, not much, really. Okay, I get that you feel the need to hustle 24/7 and that the pressure's on. You're constantly being evaluated and judged, but put under the magnifying glass. Is this meant to be comforting? My point is, I didn't forget what you told me before. But isn't this different? You're up against the best player in the world. Who would expect you to win that fight? One loss, that one loss in particular, can't ruin you. Queen Bee sighs, locking her phone for now and tucking it away. Her face still wrought with trepidation. Man, they be using big vocab words lately. Look, kid. There's things about L7 that I don't talk about. Some really fucked up things. It's not just the pressure to perform, it's the pressure to perform perfectly at every second of my career. It's expectations beyond the norm, beyond what anyone else on my team has to deal with. Simply put, I'm a woman in esports. That is what changes everything. I'm sorry to hear that. Is someone giving you trouble? What are they making sexist jokes about fixing them sandwiches? Yeah, I'll probably ask about that, because that's a definite problem in gaming as a whole. I know pro gamers are into keeping up their energy, are into keeping up their energy up and stuff, but making sexist comments like that is no joke. Oh kid, I only wish it was as simple as that. Still, I got a laugh from her, which I'd call a win. I could easily come back with a few clips of my own to fend off their childish behavior. Like come back with an actual fucking sandwich and shove it in their face. Or get 2 slices of bread and hold it up to their ears and say, "Congrats, you are a sandwich. What are you? An idiot sandwich." Do you know why L7 signed me in the first place? I'm their mascot. The only lady on a male-dominated team. Yep, not surprised. I was just so excited to be getting a pro contract in the first place that I didn't look any deeper. You know, I really should have looked deeper. If I did, I would have noticed their history. Women gamers hired and fired over the years always let go for performance issues. Performance issues my ass. They have rotating slots for the obligatory eye candy hire, and everyone knows it. And now, I'm starting to hear rumblings about my performance. It's like I'm getting too old for them, and it's time to trade in for a younger, hotter esports star. And it's not like any of this is in writing. Oh no, they never say why it happens. It is to avoid the legal system, obviously. They blame the gamers every time. Poor performance. And it's plain as the nose on your face. Instinctively, I go cross-eyed, looking at my own nose. Well, maybe not my nose. Mine is a work of sublime beauty, crafted by the gods themselves. You know, this kind of shit happens all the time in esports. Montages and interviews are always focused on me being a woman and not on my skill as a gamer. That's like any career ever, and I hate it. I mean, it's not just in esports. Yep, it's soaked in the entire fucking gaming culture. Women, LGBT+, people of colors, minorities, people with disabilities. Basically, everyone who's not the industry's marketing target has to work extra hard to get where they want to be and get treated like shit along the way. I fought tooth and nail to get to where I am now, and to have it be treated have it be threatened because I don't uphold to their sexist standards anymore is frankly put bullshit. So it's there and it's real, but tough to prove any real allegations. Closest thing I've got to hard evidence is my win-loss rating. It's steady and solid. No performance problem at all. I don't lose. They can't drop the axe just yet. Not until I make a mistake. And well, taking on the demon, getting destroyed in front of a live-streamed audience is a small event. An event I should be winning hands down. That's all they need to justify abandoning ship. Honestly, I'd have abandoned ship on the team ages ago if not for the fact that I rely on my team's salary to live. I've even had to put up with those L7 sponsored events at Deco's Palace. What a filthy pit of ego and aggression that place is. But without this contract, I'd need a real job like an ordinary pleb. Pff, fuck that. I'm a gamer and this is my fucking dream. So I suck it up and endure all the little microaggressions. No way around it. Now, if I want to keep being a pro, I have to beat the demon. But how do you kill that witch? That witch has no weaknesses. Come on, everybody has a weakness. What's his? Well, maybe if he has a heart attack or spontaneously combusts, being on fire is totally a weakness. Maybe walk me through it. In Fist of Discomfort, how do you counterplay your opponent? I'm utter crap at that genre. Maybe explaining it to a noob will help. She pauses, trying to figure out how to word it on a level that even a neophyte can handle. Let's see. Okay, so there's 3 playstyles in FOD. Aggro, mid-range, and control. Put simply, aggro is quick. Beatdowns, mid-range is balance, and control is long-term planning. In this case, I play aggro. And from what I know about the demon, he's an absolutely perfect control player. He uses elaborate item combinations to stall the game, then seals your doom. And I'm going to hazard that control beats aggro. Most of the time, yeah. It sacrifices every game power for early game stall, meaning I burn out while he's just getting warm up. If I wanted to counterplay him, I'd have to play mid-range, but I haven't practiced those characters that playstyle. He'd outskill me easily. No choice. I guess I have to get out of my comfort zone and face the demon as mid-range. I'll figure something out along the way. I'm going to slay the demon. I'm going to do this. I will. Agreed, it's time to go. Exorcist on his ass. If not, hey, you can join Team Funplex. Okay, now I'm gonna agree. Yep. Then I think it's time to load up on holy water and crossbows and purge this entity from our sacred Funplex. Now we're talking. Let's put L7 aside for the moment, because even if I win this battle, I'm leaving them in my wake. But here and now, it's time to focus on the fight. This helped. I mean, I'm still very likely doomed, but I feel better about my doom as a whole. You'll be there for the finals later on today. I nod in affirmative. Although Percy should be wrapping his high score run at about the same time, meaning it's cool. I get it. You've got a lot going on. No pressure. Now you've got an event to manage, and I've got a fight to prep for. Let's both do what we do best. You got it, Queen Bee. She pulls out her phone to do a little research as I depart. Yo, let's go. Let's look at her score right now. Ooh, Queen Bee's up there, but then there's also Naomi. We're gonna end it here, and I guess we'll see Queen Bee's competition next, maybe? I'm not too sure. But yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.